Moving now to the standoff between the doctors and the Bengal government in Kolkata. In fact, the protesting doctors have now issued an ultimatum to Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, saying that if the charter of 10 demands is not agreed upon by the Bengal government, then the doctors will go on an indefinite strike. But this, of course, as Mamata Banerjee has now extended an olive branch to the doctors. The Mamata Banerjee government has called the doctors for a meeting. This, of course, as the doctors have, pointed out various demands, not just in this particular case, but the larger issue of doctors' safety, which is at the forefront now. But let me go across to my colleague Saurabh Gupta joining us live. So, Saurabh, Mamata Banerjee there calling the protesting doctors for this crucial meeting. But take us through what are these 10 demands that the doctors are talking about?
There are a list of several demands that the doctors are raising from this Dharna Manch in the Esplanade area of Kolkata. And you can see, of course, this is the place where these doctors have been on an indefinite hunger strike. And this is where the Chief Secretary and the Home Secretary of the state, Chief Secretary Manoj Pant and Home Secretary Nandini Chakrabarti, came here this afternoon to meet the doctors. And, of course, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee also addressed them via telephone and, of course, went through their demands point by point. Now, some of these demands, for example, justice for the victim, that's a part of the legal process. That cannot be happening overnight. The legal process will happen, and then, of course, the punishment will be given to ensure justice for the victim. But that's a matter in court. The CBI has already filed its charge sheet and the court has said it will be fast-tracked. Now, other demands were raised, for example, removal of the health secretary. That's something the administration has turned down. The chief minister has turned down, said, I cannot do it. I cannot clean out an entire department and expect it to function. That's one. But she also mentioned that she's removed top officers otherwise, etc. And then, of course, there was a demand for security, and not have civic volunteers, but have policemen, to which the CM agreed, said yes, that would be done. But she also pointed out that, look, recruitment of police is stuck in a case because the Calcutta High Court is hearing a case on this matter. Then, of course, it's being heard in one of the courts as far as this recruitment is concerned. Then, of course, she says that, when it comes to a bed referral, a bed management system or a central referral system, these are things that pilot projects have already been launched for. But she also invited the junior doctors for talks. The junior doctors say that they want proper assurances, they want proper action and not just verbal assurances. The CM has said that it will all be given to them in writing as far as, what she explained to them today. And, of course, she's also called them for a meeting on Monday. So all eyes will be on that meeting on Monday between the protesting junior doctors and the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. Meanwhile, the doctors at this point still, though, are continuing their indefinite hunger strike, or Amaran Anshan, as it's as that poster says, here at Esplanade in Kolkata.
So, we made an important point that as far as the justice for the victim is concerned, of course, the charge sheet has been filed and several arrests have been made as well. But where does the investigation stand as we speak?
The investigation, as far as charge sheet is filed, charge sheet filing means that largely investigation is complete. If it's an ongoing investigation, there can be a supplementary charge sheet. But largely to start a criminal trial, that's the process of filing a charge sheet. And then, of course, there's framing of charges that's going to happen on the 4th of November. The police have submitted a strong charge sheet, in this case the CBI rather, based on certain evidences that have been gathered against the accused Sanjay Roy. That includes forensic, digital, CCTV, and several other forms of evidence that have been submitted against him. So it's a very strong charge sheet, so to speak, including material evidence. So that, of course, is something that now will, face the scrutiny of law in a criminal trial. And that is likely to start after the 4th of November. 4th of November is when the framing of charges, which marks the commencement of a criminal trial, that is expected to happen on the 4th of November.